Hi, folks. Josh from Tough Call here. And if you're like me, you're probably concerned about the amount of physicality in hockey right now. I think we all want to see a lot of physicality. That's what sets hockey apart. It's what sets North American hockey apart. The amount of violence, the amount of physicality, and the excitement in the game. I think we all want to see more physicality. And I think we're concerned, though, with some of these fighting bans. If we start to remove fighting and see less and less fighting, that equates to less physicality. And I see a lot of people commenting on these Q fighting bans and things, the new rules that they're trying to take fighting out of the game. And what's next? Are we going to take hitting out of the game? Well, let me ask you this. Why do you have fighting in the game? People say fighting acts as a deterrent for things you don't want to see. It keeps players honest. It stops them from doing dirty things. Fighting is more of a deterrent, you feel, than suspensions or penalties and that sort of thing. The threat of a fight stops players from doing things we don't want to see. If you're also the type of person who wants to see a fight after big hits, if you think that your team needs to stand up for their teammate and send a message and set the tone after big hits, you have to go after a guy who threw the big hit. And you don't care if it's clean or dirty, right? You say clean or dirty, I don't care. We got to send a message that you can't hit my guy. If you want fighting for that reason and you think fighting is a deterrent and does actually keep the game safe by stopping people from doing things that draw fights, then if you want to see fighting after all clean hits to send that message, aren't you doing more to take hitting out of the game than fighting bans? If fighting is a deterrent for things and you want to see fights after big checks, clean or dirty, then players, according to you, are going to stop making big checks. So why wouldn't it be better to remove fighting to see more hitting than the logic of removing fighting will see less violence and physicality overall?